What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today we have DC Comics on one of Superman's arch enemies, Bizarro. For those who don't know, Bizarro is a clone of Superman. I believe he was created by Lex Luthor in order to find a way to beat Superman. He figured if he, since there was no one on the planet that was strong enough to beat Superman, if he were to clone Superman, he could find the equal, right? Now, with that being said, he kind of accomplished his goal because Bizarro is a very, bizarre character. Meaning, everything about him is backwards. Like, it's almost like, the mentality, he has the mentality of a child. He has the body of Superman, but the mind of a child. And everything is backwards or bizarre. The way he speaks, like everything he does is like Superman, but it's all backwards. His phrasing, since I am Superman, he says me am Superman, or when he says something that sounds bad is actually good, and vice versa, and it's like I say, it's bizarre. Bizarre just simply means strange, odd, abnormal. So much so that he even has his own world, Bizarro world, where everything is just, like I said, bizarre. Even his powers are bizarre. They're just bizarre. Everyone knows that Superman has heat vision, right? Well, Bizarro has ice vision, meaning that instead of heat coming out, and burning you like Superman's heat vision does, with Bizarro's vision, it freezes you to death. I don't know. So I mean, he's pretty much he's pretty much everything like Superman, with the exception of his mentality and his figure. He's like a Frankenstein deformed version of Superman. That's basically how to go. He has like gray skin, and like is crazy. But he's like a lovable, lovable character. Like I say, he's childlike. It's he's childlike. It's like a child, like a big kid that may have some mental issues. That's basically how you would describe Bizarro. He's like a grown man that may have some mental issues with superpowers, with with superpowers and all of that. But he loves Lois Lane. Like everything about him is like Superman. He loves Lois Lane. When he tries to save people, he does he destroys stuff when he tries to save people, thinking that he's doing a good job, and he does it. And he tries to be like Superman. He tries to replace Superman. Everything Superman does, he wants to do to replace him. And it's funny, but then there are times where when he gets angry, when Bizarro gets angry, that's when you see the worst come out. Remember, even though he's not like he's not like the intelligence and all that, but he has the powers. Excuse me. He has the powers of Superman, so he's just as strong. So it's when he gets mad, when he gets upset and angry, he's ready to go on a rampage. he is like if Superman would ever, Superman would ever lose control. If Superman would get angry and lose control and just fall out, just want to demolish something. That would be like Bizarro, because Bizarro doesn't have any control like Superman does. That's the one thing Superman has over Bizarro that he always beats Bizarro, is that the fact that Superman has control. He has control over his emotions, control over his thoughts, and control over his powers. So he doesn't, when he goes on that, at Rampage, Bizarro can't control it. There's actually like a little freestyle drawing. And actually I like Bizarro. I don't see Bizarro getting a lot of airtime when it comes like to the movies and the animated DVDs that they come out for DC, which are awesome. But how you ever see him get any shine? Like, what's up with that? Why Bizarro don't get no shine? Can Bizarro get some love? Can Bizarro get some love? Like, he's a character that I would like to see them, go for more. Like, give him some shine, because we know who he is, but rarely do we see. Well, let me rephrase that. Rarely do I see them showing, his powers. You see everybody's powers. You see how strong Bane is. You see Cheetah. You see Brainiac. You see Lex Luthor. He's a human. You see Black Manta. All that. You see all that. But whatever happened to Bizarro? Can Bizarro get some love? Bizarro need love too. I mean, shoot, he can't get Lois Lane like he want to. He loves Lois Lane, but he can't get her. He wants to be like Superman, but don't nobody really mess with him like that. People like Superman just pities him. Like everything he wants to be, Superman is, and he can never get out of that shadow. Even though technically he is Superman. I mean, granted, he has his own world now. Superman has his Fortress of Solitude, but he doesn't have his own world. He doesn't have Bizarro world, so I'll give him that much. But can Bizarro get some more love, man? Genetically modified supervillains need love too. Need love too. But maybe one day, the makers of the movies and stuff, or the next Justice League movie, when this comes out, the next Justice League movie, they'll put Bizarro in there and, give Bizarro some love. But who will play Bizarro? That's the thing. Who will play Bizarro? Who has that look? We already got Superman. We got the Superman look. That's a given. But who has that Bizarro look? Like, who has the? Actually, what you could do, you could just the same person who plays Superman, just CGI and put prosthetics on them. You got your Bizarro. Well, that makes sense right there. Gotta go in the discussion. Of course, his outfit is the same, as you know, but there's one detail about Bizarro that I see a lot of people overlook. There's one detail about Bizarro's outfit that distinguishes him from Superman, and it is very, very, is subtle. Cause I've seen plenty of artists do this, plenty of artists make this mistake when they're drawing Bizarro. What is the one thing that distinguishes Bizarro from Superman, and it is the S. On Bizarro, Superman, the S is backwards. The S is backwards. That's the one thing. Everybody knows how to write an S. Well, everyone who speaks English or who writes English and understands it knows how to make the letter S. So the one thing that's different is the S is backwards. Instead of going this way, Bizarro's goes backwards like this. Like I said, in Bizarro world, everything is backwards. Excuse me. Everything is different in Bizarro world. But even I think isn't there like a Bizarro Lois Lane, if I ain't mistaken? If correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Like don't like even with like Crypto the dog, ain't there like a Bizarro dog or something too? Or am I mistaken? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I could have sworn it was like a Bizarro Lois Lane and a Bizarro Crypto. Like I said, the outfit is the same. Primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. All that's the same. Like his walk is like the way he stands is different. It's like a man that walks on crutches. Like that's how he walks. Like a man who's on crutches, who has difficulty walking. Like, I wonder what was the thought process behind making Bizarro. Like where did they get the idea from of Bizarro from? I know the idea of the origin of Superman. I know that. That's a biblical figure, the Moses Jesus type thing. But I wonder what was the thought process behind Bizarro. I need to look that up. Or if someone in the comment section, whoever views this video, can tell me, like, what was the thought process behind? I could just look it up myself. I'll look it up myself. And of course, outfit, got the highlights on there. The highlights. Let's see. Yeah, do some of the shadows. Right there. So I'm just concentrating right now. I ain't forget about the belt. Gotta remind myself of that. Gotta remind myself. See, you told you I ain't forget about the belt. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, tint of blue. This gray is everything. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Let's see. Ouch. Uh-oh. Let's see. And what is today? Today's date is the 25th. All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you all later. Peace.